This video is going to be about a gardening tool, of all things. I recently used it, and it's quite handy. Very, very good. The company I bought it from, well, Catalog, is a Duluth trading company. Kind of weird crotch shot advertising some pants and that on the cover. But they do equipment and clothing for construction, plumbers, gardeners, landscapers, outdoorsmen. Rugged stuff that's meant to work and last and take punishment. So good quality stuff. And they occasionally get Japanese tools like this. They've had some Japanese carving and marking knives and various other things. This I was interested in is from Growtech, and they call it Hori Hori, or Hori Hori, I guess it would be the pronunciation. Hori Hori, from Growtech. It's rather odd, but extremely useful. Get this cover off here so that you can see saw serrates. And the saw was mostly what I used it for. Really, really sharp, worked really fast, and made well enough because I was sawing through something down in the dirt, some rather thick plant root. Didn't dull the blade any, so this thing can really take punishment if you can, because normally when you try to dig with a blade, you'll dull it fast. Measurements so hard to see on this because of the glare. Oh, yeah, that's worse. Anyway, measurements for how far you're digging for planting. Very, very sharp survival knife style to it, but it's a gardening tool and it's got quite a dip so that you can shovel. Good sturdy handle. They make them shock resistant with like rubber and such. I've checked out their website for the company that sells this. I don't know if Duluth Trading sells the others by this company, but it's a good brand, real sturdy. And I watched the videos of this guy. He goes by Softy Papa, Kurt Bell, Lyle's brother, and he's got channels like Abandoned Japan, where he hikes and stuff. And he mentions that he wears a bear bell, and sometimes he'll mention that he'll say something like knife on him, but then he'll correct himself that it's really a gardening tool or trowel. So I'm assuming, since he's in Japan, and knives aren't something you want to be carrying there, you'll get in a lot of trouble, and it's a gardening tool, it's probably one of these. I don't know. As far as I've seen in his videos, he hasn't showed it. Which, if you're watching this, Mr. Bell, show us what you've got that you keep mentioning. Maybe you don't carry it anymore. I don't know. It's been some of your older videos. Is it one of these? Because, you know, you say gardening tool, shovel, or trowel. People are not going to envision something Rambo might use. They're going to take their gardening with a little bit of laughter, you know? American gardening, it's something maybe that long, a little bit wider, totally smooth and weak, and would bend on a rock with a pink rubber handle. And here we've got something Rambo would be proud of if he were a gardener. Or not even. Oh, hey, numbers showed up for a second there in the camera. There we go. Yeah, see, it's got measurements and I'm holding it upside down. I'm not even going to bother trying to turn it over. It'll just glare again. I recommend it, as well as these guys. They've got all kinds of interesting clothing, good tools and materials and books. You could take on some wildlife with that. You get attacked. It's, you know, even a bear is going to notice that Not saying you win. It's a bear, but they would certainly notice. As for gardening, way better. Does not bend on you. Way better than American gardening tools. Won't bend on you. Cuts super quick. Very, very sharp. So you can prune and whatever, weed, dig, saw. I mean, this thing, I had it jabbed clear into the ground and just sawing away at this root. Zipped right through it. Washed right up. And didn't dull it any. Well, let's see. I gotta make sure I put this on right. The wider end, towards the wider end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Watch out for Japanese gardeners. They take their gardening seriously, and they... Wow. I don't know if all Japanese gardeners carry these, but just in case, let's play it safe and not go angering any little old men that look Japanese doing their gardening. Wow. Thank you for viewing. Hope you enjoyed this one. As always, anything related to the topic or even unrelated, start up a nice discussion in the comments. Maybe make a video reply if you want. Thank you.